The 1982 Hirochi RUSH by LJ74, a brand new BeamNG mod that brings a compact pickup truck to the game. Let's start by checking out the demo, because this mod is on the repo as a demo. The full mod is paid, but there are 4 different variants with the repo demo. As you can see, it's a compact Japanese-made pickup truck based on the Subaru BRAT, which is a very, very infamous Subaru pickup truck. We've even got these little seats in the back so you can hang on for dear life in the bed. Now, all the panels do open. Here on the interior, you can really get a sense of the retro vibes, a really 80s Japanese interior. And look at those dials. But this has a unique feature. We've got touchable working buttons, things you don't see in very many BeamNG mods. You can do the lights there. I think that's the fog lights. We've even got an interior light, which is really, really cool. High and low range for the gearbox. No, high and low. Oh, high and low beam. That's cool. We even got buttons here, and I think these are the hazards. But what does this button do? Pretty much nothing. I think this is the mystery button. So this is powered by a 1.2 litre Wankel rotary engine. Oh yeah, this is going to be awesome to drive. Sounds like a custom engine noise too. Okay, let's head out into West Coast, USA. So we've got a manual gearbox, and it is such a free revving engine. It sounds incredible. Also on the dashboard, it actually tells you which gear you're in, which I really, really love. Now, let's put our foot down. You know what? It's got some pep. 0 to 60 probably takes about 10 seconds in this kind of base model. Whoa, my goodness, we only get the base models in the demo, but that suspension. Oh, it's another really floaty 80s car. What were they doing with suspension in the 80s? I mean, it's fun to drive, and because it's rear-wheel drive, you can definitely get some drifts on. I would not want to be sat in those seats in the bed with me driving. Okay, let's try and get a drift going. Here we go. Oh, it works! It actually drifts! Amazing! Now, the reason I thought these buttons were high and low is that there is a 4-wheel drive, or many 4-wheel drive configs we'll be checking out in the full version a little bit later. But let's go for a crash test. Right, then into the first pillar. Slow motion, here we go. Is it going to be good? Whoa! That is a pretty competent J-beam. That's really good. I mean, look at the deformation. I always say like the steering wheel's been pushed into the chest, but the whole dashboard is in the chest. No one is surviving that. So the 4 models you get in the repo demo are really cool. They all come from different markets, but they're basically the same base model. Look, we've got a Australia and New Zealand domestic model, UK domestic, JDM, USDM, and I do think it's a brilliant car. But let's check out the paid version, because that is going to be epic. So here it is, the paid version of the Hirochi RUSH. We've got 58 configs in total, with different engine options, including some standard 4-cylinder petrol and diesel engines. Let's check out a few of these configs. There's even different body types. I can't wait to check this out. Now, bear in mind, the mod is available on Gumroad and Coffee for $6 New Zealand dollars, which is about $350 US. So this is the Brookle Champion, and it's a US rebadge, and it just has a 4-cylinder petrol engine, not the Wankel rotary, but again, we've got those crazy seats in the back. So what's it like to drive? Well, we can switch between rear-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, and when we do that, look up here, we actually get a little light that comes on to tell us that 4-wheel drive is engaged. I love that. It shows you which wheels are being driven. Now to drive, oh my goodness, soft suspension. It seems like you still get quite a lot of oversteer, even with 4-wheel drive activated, but whoa, yeah, I mean, understeer, crazy. Oh, flipped it. So I don't know how popular it would have been in America. You know, they like their Ford F-150s, but we can kind of drift it. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh, dear. If you want a more weathered and used look, we've got this, the Hirochi Work Ute. It's an Australian model, which has been really, really worn down. I mean, look at the panel damage there and the kind of rusty old paintwork. I do like the look of it, though. Of course, this car is classed as a ute in Australia and New Zealand. They're very, very popular type of pickup truck that's more like a normal car, just with the rear removed so you can put a big pickup bed in there. Whoa, I mean, the suspension, again, is very, very soft, but the interior is quite clean. They've definitely kept the interior nice, and the exterior is all rusty. Now, some, but not all of the models actually have this. It's like a roll meter and pitch meter to show what angle the car is pulling when you're going off-road. So let's take this thing off-road. Here we go, we're at the quarry, and as you can see, it's working perfectly. It shows Oh, we're pulling like 20 degrees nearly going up here. That's crazy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Oh, it doesn't feel amazingly grippy. And I don't think there's quite enough power to get up really serious inclines. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Let's have a head-on collision with a Hirochi. A modern Hirochi. There you go. Oh, I think we wrecked him. Wow. Yeah, he seems to have come off worse than me. I guess that is a modern crumple zone and 1980s tech. Oh, dear. Oh, I love this. The Turbo Burger delivery version. As you can see, we've got an extended bed back here. You can open it up. Oh, it's a split folding tailgate. I love those. Oh, yeah. And I guess this is based, well, first on Turbo Burger, the burger delivery brand in BeamNG, but also, do you remember Toy Story 2? They had a pickup truck that looked almost identical to this. So the full mod comes with 3 different police car configs. We've got an American police car, an Australian police car, and a New Zealand police car. I love the look of these, especially the ones with the extended bed. On the interior, we've got a radar and a radio. That's pretty much it. Now, all of these are the same, but let's try and drive the Australian police car around in America. Okay, what does a Australian police siren sound like? Oh, it's like a really classic siren. I didn't know they sounded like that. Now, we're only in rear-wheel drive mode. I mean, it does feel like a big old boat. I guess that extended bed back there does add a bit of weight, but it is useful for a police car. I guess we could get some police dogs in the back there. What must people think seeing an Australian police car coming down the road? They probably don't know what it is. It's like just a yellow, whoa, police car. We haven't got anti-lock brakes. It was the early 80s. Oh my goodness. Drifting a police car. Whoa. Such soft suspension. Uh-oh. Watch out, everybody. Whoa, we're bouncing around. Ooh. Well, actually, because we had a sort of bull bar, we didn't come off too bad from that accident. Then there's this config, a USDM model used in the TV series My Name is Jeff. So this is the My Name is Jeff config. It's basically the same, but it's got a US flag. I'm sure you know the My Name Jeff meme, but I do like it. I like the look of it. So apparently Hirochi also sold travel and vacation models. These have lots of optional extras which are perfect for going on holiday. You can see this one's got like a sun visor, a massive bull bar on the front there, and look at those fog lights. I love those. And look at this interior. I love the leather and the tartan seats. That's incredible. So Hirochi RUSH was based on the Subaru BRAT, and that was as well a compact pickup truck. But BRAT actually stood for something. It stands for Bi-Drive Recreational All-Terrain Transporter. So a silly name, but it gives it that pretty cool vibe. You know, the name BRAT sounds kind of edgy, doesn't it? Weirdly, the BRAT wasn't actually sold in Japan despite being made there. I think it was also made in South Africa and New Zealand. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't sell it there. Probably people like to import them back into Japan because they love them there. Now, it's worth mentioning that LJ74, the creator of this mod, also made the amazing Ibishu Claria and Ibishu Signia mods. They are brilliant. I think the Claria is free and the Signia is paid, but they're amazing high quality mods. Okay, then it's time for a sport model. This is a UK domestic market model called the GR. It has a fuel injected engine, and on the interior we've got half leather, half fabric seats. Let's see if it's any faster. It doesn't sound any faster, but here we go. Getting a bit of wheel spin. Does it feel fast? We've got the 1.2 litre Wankel. Does it feel faster? Ooh, actually, 0 to 60, I'd say shave a couple of seconds off. Fuel injection does help. And yeah, actually feels a lot better. Woohoo, here we go. 80 miles per hour already. There is actually there is a turbo model. Wow, we barely got damaged there. There is a turbo model we'll be checking out. I can't see. Maybe we should check that out straight away. Here we go, the JDM SR Turbo. This has a turbocharged Wankel engine, and I've got to say, definitely feels fast. Oh yeah. I'm thinking 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds, so it's really not bad. Suspension's been firmed a little bit. It still drifts, and it's still quite soft. Oh my, it's really soft actually. Yeah, they haven't improved the suspension at all. But have you ever seen a turbo gauge like that? That's really cool. It's like a sort of, I don't know what it is. It's like an LED bar. I love it. On the highway now, and the kilometer/hour speedo is already topped out past 160. We are doing 110 miles per hour, and it's still accelerating. 5 gears. Oh, what happened there? Wow. Yeah, I mean, it could probably do with 6 gears, but there are more powerful versions, so let's check those out. Here we go, a limited sports-tuned variant with a canopy at the back. Look at those wheels. They're like triangles. There's a Mint that looks like that. I don't know what they're called. On the interior, though, look at this digital dash. A very, very 80s digital dash. I love the look at it. Does this button work? No, but we can switch between miles per hour and kilometers per hour. That is epic. So we're in America. Let's make sure it's on miles per hour. Now, this one doesn't have a turbo, but it's a limited run with a specially tuned engine. And I've got to say, with the tuning, it does feel almost as fast as the turbo. So that turbo is pretty light pressure on the other model. Luckily, there are really, really cool other models that we've yet to check out. But let's just enjoy driving this for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the steering is so soft. It definitely isn't a sports car, that's for sure. It's more of a utilitarian, comfort-orientated pickup truck. Here we go, crash test into a modern ETK. Oh, wow, look at the jiggle. I love it. Quick side note, this mod actually has a working sunroof. This is the Monarch trim level. It's a luxury version, and look at this. We've got dual sunroofs. I've never seen that in this game before. I love it. They also close right up. So look, we can drive around with the wind in our hair. I love it. I wish they opened all the way, but still, epic, epic feature. Just 200 units of these were made. It's the ASR Spirit Turbo. Look at this body kit. I love that rear wing. Again, we've got the digital dashboard down here. Let's make sure it's in miles per hour. This button still doesn't do anything. Maybe let me know what that does. But here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Whoa! It revs really freely up to like 7,500 RPM, and the boost gauge is going right up. 7.5, 8 PSI. Oh my goodness, it's fast. And look at that wheel. I love the look of that wheel. Okay, we are in four-wheel drive mode. Let's try to go, whoa, go back to rear-wheel drive. Here we go. Let's try and drift it. Okay, let's head into the port area. See if we can do some drifting in here. Yes. Whoa, that is crazy. I mean, when it revs up, you just lose control. Also, I've just noticed, look, distance to empty. It's actually got like a fuel economy thing down there. I think it's going to be empty pretty quick the way I'm going to be driving it. Here we go. Whoa, yeah, ooh. It does want to drift. It does want to drift, just not with me behind the wheel. Come on, drift, drift. Yes, here we go, we're drifting. Whoa, no interlock brakes. Oh, this is the American variant of that sport model. It's called the California Dream, and I love the livery. And look at that rear wing, like a Pontiac Firebird. Okay, let's drive this thing. Whoa, there you go. Manual gearbox, white interior. I like it. Onto the track. Is it fast? Well, I think it's got the same engine. It feels about the same. Yeah. Oh, it does actually rev a little bit higher, and we've got better boost coming out of this thing. Does the wing actually help? Let's try it. Here we go. We're coming down the gears. Does it handle okay? Oh, no. Woo! I was barely turning then, and we span. So maybe not. If you wanted to drive like in a sporty way, would you have it in rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive mode? I don't know. Anyway, whoa, here we go through the corkscrew. Kind of held onto it there. There you go. Yeah, it does feel like a well-set-up sporty car, but not a race car. For that, we're going to want the drift on the left and the street tuned. Now, these are really cool. They're both apparently from the UK. They've been tuned by some crazy people who want this thing to be even more uncontrollable. Right, let's try the street-tuned one. See if it's good on the racetrack. Well, it revs absolutely crazily up to over 8,000 RPM. Oh, this is quick. This is really quick. Okay, how does it handle? Again, no ABS. It handles much more flat. Very little body roll. Yeah, that's much better. I actually think some of the uncontrollability was from the soft suspension. The brakes are better, just I think ABS could be helpful. And then we go power out. We don't even have a turbo. It's really, really good, thanks to its, whoa, 8,500 RPM rev limiter. Whoa, understeered still a bit, but not bad. Okay, drift model. How is this? Two-wheel drive, or rather rear-wheel drive. Should be okay. There we go. Yeah, seems to be good. Let's try and drift around the course here on this car park. Here we go. Whoa, yes. Oh, you can easily control that. That's, whoa, really good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can get some crazy angles on the drifts here. Whoa, if you've got the skill. Anyway, there is also a rally and an off-road variant. And in the off-road variant, I've just noticed something. Look, you can actually adjust this. I don't know what that really does, but it's kind of cool. So in the off-road, we've got this rusty skin. Let's take it around the Derby track. Now, it's got quite a bit of power. It's surprisingly good. You could use this as a rally car, but it really is suited for going off-road. A good test of these is how well it takes bumps. And yeah, soft as anything. Perfect for off-roading. Very little damage from that. Not bad. Whoa, that is a big jump. Oh my goodness. Whoa. By comparison, listen to the exhaust on the rally variants. That is crazy. Really, really burbling. Okay, got a lot of power this one. Let's take it. Whoa, on the Derby track. Oh yeah, this would make an effortless rally car. It's powerful enough. It's really, really grippy. The tires are good. Suspension's been set up well. Let's just see if it takes the bumps as well as the off-road variant. Okay, here we go. First one. Does it take it well? Not bad. Probably not quite as well. Oh, actually, maybe better. Whoa. Oh, the rear seems softer than the front. My co-driver is missing, but here we go. Whoa. Oh, windscreen's been cracked. And over the big jump here we go. Oh, made it over. Yeah, not a bad rally car. Of course, there's a drag variant. We're going to put it in automatic mode. It does have an automatic gearbox with four-wheel drive and nitrous. Now, we're racing against a drag variant of the Ibishu Covet. So let's see how this performs. Okay, revving it up a little bit, and off we go. Whoa, slow start. He's getting up. Oh, he's getting away from me. Over torque, Chris. Whoa. It kind of goes crazy above a certain gear. And now, turbocharger overheating. That is like revving up to 10,000. Yeah, 142 miles per hour. Yeah, we were definitely slower than them. Here we go, though. Revenge! Yes, there we go. Take that, Covet. Oh, my goodness. And here is the race config in a really cool livery. So, let's see if they've cracked the suspension on this thing. I can see a roll cage on here. Interior is very bare bones. Again, we've got a passenger seat. I don't know why. We've got nitrous in this thing, too. Did they even allow nitrous in race cars? We have actually got 6 gears in this thing, which is good, and a fire bottle. We're going to need that. Okay, good brakes. But, ooh, understeering, no. Ooh, feels okay. Four-wheel drive mode is definitely the way to go. Okay, here we go, corkscrew. Is the suspension going to be better? Yes, it rides completely flat. That is brilliant. But I do like the soft suspension with the other models. It gives them character. It makes them feel like an 80s, whoa, not relic, but an 80s car at least. And this is a really, really cool mod. I can definitely recommend it. It's $6 New Zealand dollars or $3.50 US. Now, you can get this on Gumroad or Coffee. I'll leave a link to all of that down below and the forum page. Remember, there is a free demo. If you're unsure, that's on the repo. But if you'd like to see another BeamNG mod where I drive some Soviet cars, click the video on screen right now. I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. That's all from me, and I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.